Alright, y'all, so it's the next day. Today is Thursday, July 3rd. Yeah, so we were supposed to check out this morning, but last night I extended it for a night because I don't know if you could tell in the video, I just was not feeling well. I wasn't doing well physically, like my knees are hurting, my legs are hurting, and like I said, like all in my groin area, like it feels like I pulled something. Like it just hurts and the pain shoots from there all the way down like to my ankle. But I know that's just like, that's just what comes with sleeping in a car. I sleep in the front seat. The steering wheel is literally right here, and I can't sleep comfortably, and I'm really just sleeping reclined. I can't lay all the way back because of Mackie, and even if I do, I can't sleep on my back because I do suffer from panic attacks in my sleep. So if I sleep on my back, I'm always gonna have one. So I always try to sleep on my side, so I gotta like curl up in a ball. And then, even not even that, but throughout the day, I'm literally just sitting in a car driving, even if I'm doing Instacart or DoorDash, like I'm sitting there the whole time. So it's not good on my knees. And there was somebody that actually DM'd me on Instagram. I gotta go back and find the message, but she just was saying like that the risk is extremely high to get arthritis in your knees when you're sleeping in the car, so like to get it checked out and get x-rays and stuff. But I also had 3 surgeries on my right knee. I tore my ACL meniscus twice, once when I was 12, second time when I was 25. So I've had some major work done on my right knee, and I've just been trying to keep it as good as possible, and like this just no good. But man, I keep saying this, I need a tripod, bro. I'm gonna get one, I promise you I'm gonna get one. But right now we just got the phone in my arm, feel me? So, but as you can tell, my spirits are much better, they're higher. I am being my resilient self, picking myself up, but most importantly, God woke me up this morning. He restored me, he gave me strength. I'm not ever going to feel like 100%, you know what I mean? But I definitely am counting my blessings that I feel better than I did yesterday. Yesterday I could not function. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't even apply for the apartment. But then I did go check to see if the apartment was still available. It was taken. And that honestly gave me a hard hit because now we gotta wait 2 more weeks before we can move into a place, because the apartment place that I'm looking at, like I said, I'm looking at a 1-bedroom just because it's cheaper. In Arizona, cost of living is higher. And I'm not just, a lot of people message me like, oh, my apartment place is like $1,200, but not gonna lie, it's not that safe. Or I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So to find a safe place with good schools and clean, no bugs, no issues like that, I'm looking at $1,500 just for a 1-bedroom, $1,800, $1,700 to $1,900 for a 2-bedroom. So, when I first had looked, it was like $1,476, but when you do the taxes and all that, it ends up being like $1,550. So when I was doing the math, I'm like, okay, $1,550 versus like almost $2,000. That's saving me money on a 2-bedroom. So I'm just like, just do a 1-bedroom right now, just to get in. But the main reason I'm sticking with this apartment complex is because they're offering August free and half of September if you move in July and you move on the 3rd floor. Normally I want to be on the 1st floor, type of girl, but people be saying that's how the bugs come in and stuff. And so because I don't like being the upstairs neighbor, because having a dog and kids and stuff, like it's always issues. But when you're on the 1st floor, like you never know who's gonna be above you. So I'd rather at this point, I don't mind being on the 3rd floor. You feel me? You're giving me August and September. You're giving me August free and half of September. That gives me time to really, sorry, my arm is hurting, y'all. I'm weak, I'm telling y'all, my body's weak. Like you can still see the muscle definition, right? So y'all probably think, oh, you still in good shape. Man, this is the smallest I've ever been. I have great genetics. And I've been an athlete my whole life, so my body is gonna look good even when it's not good. But yeah, I don't mind staying on the 3rd floor, but it gives me time to like settle in. I could take a week off to rest, to eat properly, to just get settled in and not feel like, okay, I moved in and now I gotta get straight to working nonstop to be able to pay rent, coming up. It gives me a month and a half and get ahead to pay a month ahead in advance. That's really what I want to do. So that's why I'm going with this one, because it's not just about, the price and the safety and the schools and it being good all around. It's also getting a month and a half off rent. I need that. So yeah, I'm feeling, trying to see if I can sit this somewhere because my arm, bro, I'm weak. I'm weak, y'all. Come on, bro. Don't be stupid. Like, just sit. There we go. Problem solves. Oh my God, like my thigh hurt. Like right here, my inner thigh hurt so bad. But yeah, see, look, y'all think, oh, you still fit. You still, this is stress. I'm normally, feel me? But this video just shows you how much of a roller coaster my life is, how going through the emotions is. Yesterday I felt like I was on -30. I couldn't function. I couldn't do anything. Mentally, I was crashing. And today, God has woke me up, restored me. I'm just counting my blessings, and I'm just trying to be resilient. I'm trying to laugh it off. I'm just picking myself up and being like, Bree, keep going. But truthfully, God is carrying me. I went from being face first, not even feeling like I could army crawl, to the finish line. I see the finish line. I see the storm ending. I see the sunshine coming out. I see the light at the end of the tunnel. But I feel like I'm just laying here and I can see it, but I can't move. I can't even crawl. That's how I felt yesterday. Today, I feel like God is carrying me. Now we just cruising to the finish line, but still gotta go through the motions, still gotta go through possibly 2 more weeks in the car, still have to be strong. So yeah, I'm tired, y'all. That part ain't changed. But, of course I pray to God. I thank God for waking me up, waking my family up. For the most part, we are healthy. It could be worse. Grateful that we were able to extend in this Airbnb, and just praying that I have the strength to apply for a place, even though it's not gonna be when I wanted it to. I was hoping to move in. Today's Thursday. I was hoping to move in by Tuesday. Now we gotta wait another week on top of that. But I'm like, God, I hear you, I see you. I'm not gonna let the enemy make me think that since this apartment was taken, that we're not gonna make it another 2 weeks, because we will. And just the pressure of, in Arizona, school starts like end of July, like I think around my birthday. My birthday is July 29th, so like 27, around that time. So like I really wanted to move in like on the 7th or the 8th of July to give me time to get them registered for school and all that. Like I don't even know how that's gonna look. I have access like to the online portal for my sister's school back in Illinois. I'm not sure if I'm able to get that. So basically what I'm gonna try to do is, because I still haven't heard from mom. Nothing. Like nothing. So like I gotta get this place, then I gotta, the day I get, literally the day that I signed the lease papers, I'm filing online for court to take my mom and their dad back to court to get permanent full custody. And then I don't know how urgent that's gonna be, because, but this is where you gotta trust God, right? Because the pressure of the time frame of now, okay, if we don't move in until July 15th and school starts literally in a week after that, it's like, okay, either I'm gonna have to take a flight to Illinois to get all the documents that I need, because I know mom is not gonna provide it, and I gotta file to go to court, hope that I get an emergency hearing to where then I get, since I already have one, she gives me legal custody, because the temporary guardianship that I have right now is paperwork that I found that I had mom fill out. So she temporarily gave me guardianship for the summer. right? But she knew what I was gonna do. She knows what my end goal is. She said that. But again, she gets a vacation from her kids and doesn't have to be a mom, so why not, right? So that ends August. So, trying to enroll them to school here, that's temporary guardianship until August. You know what I mean? I have to get something more updated, and I want something permanent. That's what I need. I'm not getting more papers signed by mom. No. So go to court, hopefully get an emergency hearing, get, even if it's temporary legal custody until we continue to go through with the court case, right? So then I wouldn't have to go to Illinois, because now I have legal temporary custody. They've already been with me in Arizona, so be able to enroll them in school in Arizona, like, this is all like too much for my little human mind. So this is what God's gonna do. But I'm feeling the pressure of all that, because I'm like, my mind is just racing. What to do next? How, and it makes you crash on top of obviously me living through being homeless and sleeping in a car with my sisters and all the other stress that comes with it. So today I'm feeling much better. My two goals for getting this Airbnb, besides getting us out the car and out the heat, and to rest, because I don't feel good, they don't feel good, for us to rest, sleep in a bed, get AC, not car AC that's just blowing in your face, like AC everywhere around you, was to be able to focus, to apply for a place, to edit and post a YouTube video, because I'm trying to stay consistent with this YouTube stuff, man. I got like 18,000 subscribers. It's only been a month in. I love y'all. I'm so grateful for y'all. God is amazing. God is truly taking my story, our story, and just bringing so many angels, so many blessings. So one day I'll be getting paid for this video, and when that YouTube money started coming in, it's over with. But yeah, so today I wasn't able to edit yesterday. Like I told you, I couldn't function. So this morning I edited the YouTube video and I dropped the YouTube video. Now I just cooked some rice. I'm about to shower, wash my hair, because I didn't even shower yesterday. That's how you know how bad I was feeling. I didn't brush my teeth, I didn't shower, I just could not function. So now that I have the energy and I got one thing done and I'm feeling accomplished and that's making me feel good, I'm like, all right, I'm also still gonna use this day as like a self-care day. So I'm about to shower, wash my hair, brush my teeth, bro, hot as hell. And then I already got the rice. The rice is already cooked, so then I gotta cook up the chicken, some teriyaki chicken, smash, you feel me? All of us eat, and then from there, lock in and just pray with God, meditate with God, and figure out which apartment to apply for. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm cool with getting a 1 bedroom. I'm not gonna lie. I'll make my bedroom the living room for now. But now it's like, also the 1 bedroom that's available in 2 weeks is like, the price is up. So I think it's like 16 something with taxes, like with everything. And a 2 bedroom is gonna be like, okay, the 1 bedroom is like, I think it's like sitting at like 1550, right? But with taxes and everything, it ends up being like, let's just say 1650. The 2 bedroom is sitting at like 1870 something, and with taxes it puts it at like 19 something. Let's just say 1976. So when I do the math, I'm like, to me it's crazy that I'm about to pay 1600, 1650 for a 1 bedroom. Back in my hometown in Illinois, I paid 1500 for a 3 bedroom, 2 bath. I mean, the town was shitty and small, so that's all you got was an apartment. You wasn't getting any opportunities, no good jobs, nothing. So that's what's blowing my mind. It's like if I'm about to pay $16.50 for a 1-bedroom, I might as well pay 18, 19 for a 2-bedroom, because essentially it's just like $250 more, $200 to $300 more for another bathroom and another bedroom. So yeah, so I gotta pray and meditate to God and really see, you know, I don't want to be greedy. I don't want to move too fast. I don't want to put myself in a situation that is too much for me. So I want to pray and meditate with God and hear God loud and clear. Are we gonna do the 1-bedroom and make that work? Or are we gonna do 2? Either way, I just pray to get approved. Like I said, my credit isn't the best. It's at like 523 right now, you know, because I got caught up on the car payment and the credit card. So it's not the best, but there's nothing negative on it. Well, there's one for like $300, but besides that, nothing major like my car or credit card. That's showing that like I'm behind. That doesn't look good when you're trying to apply. So that's why I really have a lot of anxiety, I guess, and pressure with applying, because it's like I'm not ready to hear if it's not a yes, but I'm not allowing myself to believe that it's not going to be a yes, because God already told me that's going to be a yes. So it's just a battle with being a human. That's all. But yeah, so take care of myself. I'm about to take care of myself today. Pray I apply for a place. Tomorrow is the holiday, July 4th. So I'm not going to hear nothing from them. They're closed. Saturday, Sunday. No, they're closed. But I forgot what I was saying before I got interrupted. I don't know. I'm out, sure. I'm out. About to take care of myself, apply, pray that we get approved. Oh, I was saying that tomorrow is the holiday, so they're not going to be able to do my application. Saturday, I think they're open, but I don't know if they'll be working on my application. Sunday and Monday, they're closed. So it's the anxiety of waiting until next week to hear back if I got approved or not. Man. So yeah, that's where I'm at with it. I'm about to go though. Alright, y'all, hair is washed. My shirt is wrinkly. I don't know what. I don't care. I showered. I washed my hair. That takes so much energy sometimes. I'm looking good. I'm smelling good. So hopefully my mental will follow. Now on to cooking this chicken so we can eat. And then I'm going back to lay down so I can apply for this apartment. We getting insomnia cookies. It's raining again in Arizona. Actually feels good, but there was no parking because it's on. This insomnia cookies is by ASU, so parking is all the way down there. Luckily, it stopped raining a little bit, so we good.
Looks like it's on a retro windshield.
We good. This one over here complaining, but she wanted to go swimming in this.
Yeah, because I would be in my swim all this wet. I'll be in my swimsuit swimming, so there's no difference.
And when you're feeling down, just go get you some cookies. It ain't the end of the world. I don't know how y'all eat that. It's so chocolatey.
That one and that one. I'm getting both chocolate ones.
Yeah, you're crazy.
Famous ones, they should have like a sitting place by it. So they could.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I had to get the blankets out the car so I could wash them because we're going back to sleeping in the car tomorrow.
But,
Dear God, Lord. Yo, like, I really messed up my hip. Like, now I guess it's like it started like it was like right here, like right in the groin, like that, right where your tendon is. But now it's like up to my hip. Cause now like when I went to sit in a car, like you kind of like dip when you sit in a car. So I had not even thinking like it's been sore, but I didn't think that was gonna hit me. So I went to sit in a car, and just the dip put so much pressure on my hip and my groin, like it was a 10 out of 10 pain, like, and the pain is shooting down to my ankle. What more? You know what I mean? Like, what more? And so like I was sitting right here to pray, right? I was sitting right there to pray, and I went to get up, and just like going from sitting to standing put so much, weight and pressure on your hip and your groin. So like when I go from like sitting down, it hurts. And then like standing up, I gotta put majority of my weight on my other leg, which this is my right knee. The knee I done tore my ACL and meniscus twice and had 3 surgeries on. This leg ain't no better, like. Whoa, this is no joke, man. No joke. I just got done praying, and I guess I just had a message for people who are really going through it, and you have, like yesterday I had a really bad day mentally, physically, like I just couldn't function. I couldn't brush my teeth, I couldn't shower. I just wasn't doing good at all, and the enemy took advantage of that, and it was just, I felt like the enemy, like I wouldn't say the enemy had me in a corner, because like I know his tactics, so it's hard for him to like get me like in a corner. Like I've been jumped, he done jumped me, I done been stumped on, like you name it, but he didn't really have me so much like in a corner to where I felt like he was just getting unlimited hits. But I felt like I was in a ring with him, right, and I'm getting my hits off, and I felt like he got a couple off of me, and already being like bruised up, and like let's say we like 12 rounds in, so now I'm feeling it. So but I just was in a very like clouded space, very confused, just not in a space of God, because we know God doesn't bring confusion or any of that. And so I just want to say, when you're in a space like that, especially when you're having one of those mental days, like it's very important to just be, like just sit with it, and let it pass through, let it pass by. It just has to, and sometimes you can pray, and sometimes you just don't have strength to pray, and that's okay too. Like God knows your heart, he knows the condition that you're in, and sometimes we don't even have words. Sometimes our tears and our frustration and our anger and screaming is our prayer, and that's okay. And even if you don't pray, God hears you, he sees you, he knows you're hurting. But wait until that passes through, to make any decisions, to really do anything. Like don't do anything, because you're not in a space to think clearly and to think how you normally would. So that's how I was feeling yesterday and today. I'm able to function, I'm able to smile, I'm able to laugh. God has restored me, God has given me more of his strength and has poured in my cup. And I'm just grateful for that. I was able to shower today, brush my teeth, I cooked, I edited a YouTube video, I posted a YouTube video. So like, yeah, just keep going. And when you're in a space where you can't, don't. No, I said I was gonna get the video because you keep saying 18, you moving out, you gonna be on your own across the world, right?
But since I have to,
She gonna be with me.
I'm gonna have to use my own money to get an apartment, right?
Or are you gonna pay for my friend's apartment?
You can pay with your own.
You grown, right?
So then I can get $1.17?
No.
Why don't I need to be able to make money to get my friend's
Why do you want to move out so bad is the real question.
You don't want
Why
to
do-
go to Miami?
Why do you want to be grown so bad? You want to be alone. You want to be alone that bad. Like
No, I'm gonna.
she wants to kick us off the map.
I'm gonna live off the grid.
Yes, you are.
Oh my god.
We're not. I gotta enjoy these next 6 years because I'm not gonna hear from you. I'm not gonna
But
see
that's
you.
not true.
You're gonna be too busy. You're
I'm
gonna have a
come back for
husband,
Christmas.
kids.
Wait.
Wow, Christmas.
Wait, I said I'm gonna come back for Christmas. I'm gonna visit. I'm also. Can someone tell me what the rice is like?
Mackie, it's time to get up. Oh, you made the bed. Look at you, naked. Yeah, I know what your surprise was before. When you told me last night I was sleeping. She cleaned the living room. She did I even seen you did the dishes. What? You put it all away? Because I came in here like, I'm like, I gotta do dishes, dang. Then I looked in the sink. I said, there was definitely dishes in the sink last night. So, thank you.
You're welcome.
I love you.
Love you too.
They know that, well, it's just me now. So, normally, like, Henesi would get up, either Henesi would do it the night before, or we'd get up early the next day and do it. So, it means a lot to me that she's seen me clean the living room, did the dishes, because she know I went to sleep last night. I was really tired. And she wanted to come sleep with me, so I told her, like, don't even knock on the door, like, just come in, don't wake me up. And so she told me last night she had a surprise. So I'm grateful to be seen and loved in my love language. Tink's mad because she thought we were checking out at 11 instead of 10, so it was miscommunication. The hardest part is always the day that we check out from the Airbnb and we go back into the car. Anxiety is normally high, stress is high, and we tend to bump heads more, so we learn how to give each other grace, let everybody do their own thing, because it's just very stressful to go from sleeping in the car to getting temporary shelter and then going back to the car, especially in this heat. It's the 4th of July, knowing that a lot of families, even though we don't celebrate, I don't celebrate, kind of celebrated for a couple years now, but we know that there's families across the world right now, whether they're resting, whatever, they're spending time with each other, and we're in the car, so it just hits hard every single time, no matter how many times we do it. And so, like I said, it was a miscommunication. Tink thought we were checking out at 11. This one we actually checked out at 10, so she didn't get to do her hair. I didn't even get to brush my teeth, so it's one of those mornings, but I got good energy, good vibes, so, everything will be okay. I'm shaking my head because, well, as you see today, it's like 10 something, July 5th, the day after the 4th. Still sleeping in the car, but I shook my head because I had already told y'all, like, just the struggles with the car, like the car always needing to be fixed. People looking at me like I'm crazy. Like they ain't never seen nobody with their phone out recording. This why I got social anxiety now. Because why are you all up in my business? Stay over there. Another thing I hate too is when that I hate about having my short hair again is every time I go into the bathroom, I get the looks like I'm a man going into a women's restroom. It's like, what y'all want me to do? Flash you? Like, I'm a woman, damn it. Get out my face. Yo, but back to the car, right? So yeah. So he hooked it up, whatever, and it was a whole new code. So I fixed the fuel pump that's by my fuel tank. There's a small fuel pump under, like, by the engine. He's like, this is most likely what needs to be replaced. He's like, but I'd have to run your car overnight. You think I could do that? We don't got nowhere to stay, so like, I can't even do that right now if I wanted to, and I don't have money. I just took out a loan for I just got financial assistance for what I just got fixed. That made me extremely stressed, and so I was just like, bro, it's always something. And he told me, he was like, I was like, so like, what's the risk of me driving it? He's like, I wouldn't drive it because you got gas going in places it shouldn't be in. But at this point, I'm like, you know, that's when I posted on social media about it. But it's like, at this point, I ain't got no choice but to drive it. Me and my family are in Arizona. We are homeless. It's over 100 degrees, 110 degrees. We can't just be sitting in a car with no AC with the windows down. We can't even sleep at night with the car turned off. Like, I have my car running 24/7. And I know that's not good, but what option do I have? You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to hurry up and get a place, and if this car completely crashes on me, then so be it. I'll get a bike. Y'all know me. I've gotten a bike to go to work. Like, I'll ride the bus. I've never been that type of person. You know what I mean? Now, it's going to suck because I still owe a lot on this car because I'm paying payments. But I'll just have to suck it up until, it won't be the end of the world is what I'm saying. Like, but right now it would be the end of the world because this is where my family sleeps at night, is our car. I'm stressing about it, and I'm like, just scared that it would turn into something worse and me and my family would just be stranded. So I just prayed about it, and I was like, you know what? We're not about to keep putting our money in this car. Like, we can't. Like, we're never gonna have enough to get a place if we keep dropping thousands and thousands of dollars on keeping the car fixed. At this point, it's like paying rent on a house that, you know what I mean, you can't even stay in. So I just prayed to God. I was like, God, man, please just hold this car off until we get a place. And so a couple days had passed and the light had went off. I was like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. I'm like, God done healed the car. Please. And so it's been a couple weeks now, like 2 weeks now that I've been driving it, keeping it on. AC still been good. So I know it's like, you know what I mean? But to wake up this morning and it's just like wrong timing. It's never the good timing. Like, I'm already struggling mentally because, it's like getting a place, getting evicted, being homeless, sleeping in a car, trying to save money to get a place. Then it's like, even when we had the money, my credit, I had paid late on my car to survive, paid late on credit cards to survive, to eat, to get temporary shelter. And so it's just like making it so hard just to get a place, and it shouldn't be that hard. And so I promise you, on my YouTube, when I start getting really paid for my YouTube and like, my podcast, and as a barber, like when I really start becoming financially like blessed, best believe I'm creating spaces that that didn't exist when I needed them, when me and my family need them in this situation. Because people think there's so many resources once you get homeless and get to this level, but there's not. I promise you, it's obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. So once I become financially blessed, best believe I'm helping out a lot of struggle people, and I'm creating spaces and resources that don't exist right now as I'm living through it, right? The devil been working real hard, continues to work. It's nonstop, to prevent us from getting to this point, to make me feel like I gotta give up. So waking up and the engine light back on is like, bro, that's the last thing I need. So it's Saturday. I'm just trying to stay clear-headed. I'm trying to stay, like, just not let it beat me down so much, but it is, I messed up my hip and my groin somehow. I don't know. I haven't been doing anything athletic, but sleeping in a car crunched up, like, it only puts you at risk for being sore and all that. So like, I can't even sleep. You only can sleep. I sleep in the front seat with the steering wheel. There's only so many positions I can sleep. It's either on my side curled up in a ball or on my right side curled up in a ball. I cannot sleep on my back because I do have panic attack. And my car stinks. It has a different type of smell. I don't know what that is. I can't sleep on my back because I have panic attacks, and if I sleep on my back, I'm going to have a panic attack. I don't know why, but that's just the way it works. So I couldn't sleep on my left side curled up, and I couldn't sleep on my back, so I only could sleep on my right side. And I cramp up really easy because I'm not, I don't got a lot of meat on me, so it's like laying on my bone. But it's hot. My phone is overheating. I just wanted to give a quick update. I'm trying to hang in there, man, but it shouldn't be this hard. It really shouldn't. But I'm keeping my faith with God, and that's all I can do. And yes, I've had the same outfit on for, 2 days now? Because yesterday was the 4th, and we couldn't shower at the YMCA, so judge your mama, not me. But my car is smelling. It got a funny smell to it. I just pray it hold out till we get a place. That's all, man. And that's sad, Yo, we've been looking to find the Safeway. This is what she's wanted.
Usually
and we finally found the right one.
This is beef. I don't even care.
How much is that?
Can I try it?
This is $3.99.
So are you gonna get 2 of them, or are you gonna get that and like some sushi?
Some sushi.
Can I try one?
You might not like it. It has beef in it. I eat cow.
Oh yeah.
I still want to try.
You eating beef now?
I still want to try it. He said he wants to try.
You got the sushi you wanted? Period.
It says crunchy California roll spicy.
Like, what is this, 4 days later? No, like a week later?
I'm so happy. I'm scared I'm not gonna like it.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, see you.
You didn't spit it out, so that's a good sign.
It's weird.
Let me try it.
Actually,
Weird how-
beef.
Nah. Passing off the whole thing is crazy.
It is sticky.
You get one bite. It's fine. It is good though. Ah.
You like it? I'm surprised.
I didn't get a big bite.
Did you
of
get
it.
anything past the rice? Is that all you taste is rice? What do you rate it?
Never mind.
What do you rate it?
Like a 5.
What do you rate it?
I will eat it again, but
I'd say 8 out of 10. There's not much flavor, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah, you probably gotta try the original. Look at Tinks, y'all. Always doing the most. Ew!
You have to roll it like up and then down. Like up, down, up, down.
You look like a pig, bro.